Hello, military friends and family, and this is a weekly update from the Dwyer Coalition, and this is from the front lines. And from the front lines, we're going to be taking you to Dutchess County. Now, before we go to Dutchess County, we want to make sure that we just mention Julio Ronda, who was a great individual, Air Force veteran, photographer. He was an individual that loved this community, and he was part of the Dwyer program. And unfortunately, he passed away earlier this year. So we just want to dedicate this from the front lines to um, Julio, because so much of what everyone does is, so impactful. So today we're going to be talking about Dutchess County. And Dutchess County is a county that has so many different things happening there. And for anyone that don't know about Dutchess County, well, Dutchess County is home of the Franklin D. Roosevelt National, um, historic site. Also, it has great locations where if anyone wants to go to Fishkill Farms or just visit, the Vanderbilt Mansion, those are places that many people can visit. But one of the highlights that we want to make sure we discuss is the Dwyer program in Dutchess County. And the Dutchess County program has a veteran one-stop shop. And what it does is it has so many different resources, so many different services. One of the things that I think many people should know is if you're someone that needs support, needs help, they have a pantry there that you could actually get food. So much of what happens in our community is food insecurity, and the Dwyer program in um, Dutchess County is doing that. It is looking at ways to give back to the community, connect with the community, as well as make sure the community is supported. They also do different events, different activities. They're going to be collaborating with Ulster County to put on something that is for veterans. So, those are just different things that's happening where the military community comes out and gets supported. Now, why it's a one-stop shop is because it also has other services. Now, the services that they actually have is if anyone is looking for benefits, to have their benefits looked over, or anything that you just need regarding a veteran that just has to do with you having a service connection from an injury in the military. Well, they have a veteran service agency there that helps the community, helps our military community. So that's something that is very important just to know. But the most important thing about just knowing about the Dwyer program in Dutchess County, it's around beautiful scenery that allows you just to see so many different sights. And one of the highlights of Dutchess County, and I'll say just the Hudson Valley itself, is just the Hudson Valley River. So if you ever go to Dutchess County or just to Ulster Sound, you actually have the ability just to walkway over the Hudson, and it is an amazing view. One of the views that so many people can see, and that's actually where one of the events is going to be happening with the collaboration with Ulster County, where they're going to salute veterans in September, and this is going to be their second annual event. So we definitely encourage everyone just to visit Dutchess County. But the most important thing about knowing about Dutchess County is just the support that they overall give to the community and the resources that they have, where they have a Veterans Renegades game that is appreciation, appreciates the military community and their families. So it's a collaboration with other counties. And this is big because what so many individuals see, is sometimes, hardship, sometimes disparity, sometimes things that just affects the community. And what the community is doing now, such as one of the Dwyer programs, which is Dutchess County, they're allowing the community to see that there's ways to help the community. There's ways to get someone out a situation that they're at. There's ways to actually meet someone in a situation that they're at. So if someone's living on the street, well, they have a food pantry that could bring food to them. If someone actually is homeless or in a situation that they're seeking help, they actually have programs there that help connect veterans to resources such as employment or housing. These are different resources that can help somebody, help their family, help the community. And that's why the Dutchess County program is so important, because it knows it's finding ways to give back to the community. So if you want to connect to any of these programs, we always tell everybody, reach out, visit our website. We have our Facebook page, we have our Instagram page, we have YouTube page where we're actually providing all these different resources and talking about them. We're going to be discussing more about these different challenges that so many veterans experience: homelessness, food insecurity, eating disorder, military sexual trauma. It's a plethora of different things that we can discuss, and that's why we're going to make sure that all these different things that affects our military community is not under the radar, it's not in the shadows, it comes to light, because so many of what people or what military community experience, it's a whole ecosystem of their family, their spouses, their children. It's a whole dynamic that is impacted by it. So that's why we want to make sure that everybody is supported. So reach out to us, connect with us, and we'll make sure that everybody knows what's going on. Take care.